Oh. Okay, kids, remember our first assignment that we did, we called it word art. That's a nice kitchen. This is a good example of outside. Here is what I used for my teacher example. It says medieval. Well, today I'm going to show you using Photoshop how to turn this into this. Whoa! All right, here we go, kids. Come down here to the window, open Photoshop. Our next assignment's going to be long, and it's going to be unique to each and every one of you students because we will be developing our word art, the first assignment we ever did together. We're going to be doing that in Adobe Photoshop. So the first thing I want to do is go to New File today. This one's different than what we've done in the past. I'm going to click on New File, and the original piece of paper that we used was 18 inches by 12 inches, and I'm going to make the resolution a little bit smaller. We're going to do this in RGB color, and I'm going to hit Create. That looks a lot like the piece of paper I gave you. And let me go to File, Save a Copy in the Cloud, check. Let's do word art. I've learned this teaching you guys this year. If I go to File, Open, there it is, word art. I'll close this one, I don't want to save it. Okay, now everything that I do is in word art. I don't know how helpful this is going to be today, actually, kids, because everyone's word art was different. Some people have long words, some people have short words, but Photoshop is a picture manipulation software. So we are just going to find pictures online and manipulate them. I think that'll be the easiest way to do it. The teacher example I showed you guys at the beginning of the year was the word medieval. So what I'm going to do today is try to recreate that. So the first thing I need to do is go to Google and find an old wooden castle door. Those actually look pretty cool. I think for the sake of this assignment, I like this one. It's pretty small as far as resolution goes, but I will click it. I will click on Copy Image, Edit. Oh, come on. Hurry up and catch up. Edit, Paste. My lowercase e is a dragon's head. Oh gosh, images. Some of these aren't too bad. Let me do profile. That's the side of the face. And do you think I can find one with his mouth open? That one's pretty good. Edit, copy, edit, paste. Now I need a battle axe. I'm gonna need one that can double for the letter D. That one's pretty good, actually. Copy, edit, paste. Whoa, that was huge. This next one looks like a wizard's wand or a wizard's staff. With a glowing orb on top. Okay, that's a good staff. I've picked one without an orb, so let me copy this, edit, paste. Glowing orb. I think this one looks pretty good. Edit, copy, edit, paste. The capital E looks like a dungeon. Dungeon door. That one's actually decent. I can work with that. Ooh, this gave me more. Edit, copy, edit, paste. I'm giving myself some options, kids. I think I like this one too. Edit, copy, edit, paste. Okay. The V looks like a snake. I wonder if I can type in V snake. Aha. Perfect. Edit, copy, edit, paste, check. That was too easy. A frame guillotine. Did I spell that right? They've got a medieval guillotine. Guillotine. I liked the picture of this one, but I think it's sending me to Walmart. Man, I'm gonna have to do this the hard way. Print screen. Edit, paste. Oh my gosh, the whole screen is there. And now the L. The L, by the way, print screen is a button on the top of your keyboard, and it'll print the entire screen. The L is Castle Rampart. Where's a good one that looks like my picture? I think I can work with this one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I like this one better. Edit, copy, edit, paste. All right, now that I have my pictures, that is 11 layers. Let me hit Control S and save it. And let me close all the eyes, and here we go. Okay, I think with my guides, I'm gonna want everything to be about this big. That just gives me an idea of how big these letters should be. So moving on to the M, edit, transform, scale. There we go. That looks like the M. Select tool. I'm hoping if I do quick select, this will help me figure out what I need to do. I actually like that. Select, inverse, delete, check. With my eraser tool, I can go back, clean some of this up, turn off the background. All right, that'll be good for the M. But Mr. Penn, where's the M, you might be asking? Kids, I do think I'm gonna have to cheat a little with my polygon lasso tool and actually draw an M like the original drawing. You know what I could do? I could come over here. You get the burn tool or the dodge tool. The burn tool makes everything darker. The dodge tool makes everything lighter. So I think with this highlighted, if I click the dodge tool, click it a bunch of times, click, 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 it still looks like an M. The E, the lowercase e for the dragon. I'm gonna zoom in on this bad boy I'm going to chop off this part and this part. I've showed some of you before that the object selection tool does a pretty good job, but it really thinks for a very long time. Okay. Now, here's the part where I cheat. Edit, transform, flip horizontal. I'm going to grab the lasso tool. I'm going to draw around his bottom jaw like this. I'm going to make sure I'm in this layer. I'm going to do Control C, Control V, edit, copy, edit, paste, and now I've copied his jaw. Ooh, I wish that wasn't so feathered, but that'll be okay. From now on, let me do 0.5 for that lasso. If I go to Edit, Transform, Rotate, I can open up his jaw some more. So it looks like the letter E, kind of. And now I can name this layer Jaw, and I can name this one Dragon Head. On the Dragon Head layer, I can take my eraser tool with a very hard brush, and I can go back and erase his bottom jaw on that layer. Now the drawing that I have, I'm going to combine these two. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to make another layer. I'm going to go underneath, tongue, grab a red. I'm going to warn you kids, this might not look too pretty, but okay, jaw, merge down, tongue, merge down, dragon head, check. I do want to make his head a little bit rounder, so I'm going to delete all of that. Let me zoom out, Control minus. I haven't merged these layers yet, my letters, but I can rename these layers M, E, edit, transform, scale. There we go. Medieval, I need a D. Okay, the neat thing about this picture of the axe that I have, I can do the quick selection tool, I can do the object selection tool, or the magic wand. The magic wand will find all the white areas, which should be everything behind this axe. Click it. Ooh, that was easy. Delete. Now, I got some problems here. I got to go to Edit, Transform. What should I do first? Rotate? Sure. Click. What should I do second? Flip horizontal? Sure. Check. And then last, scale. Okay. Medieval. I don't know who decided to spell this word, but it's M-E-D-I. So there's my sorcerer's wand for the eye. Magic wand tool. Click on the white, delete it. That was easy. Edit, transform, rotate. I want it standing straight up. That looks pretty good. Edit, transform, scale. If I hold down Shift, it'll distort it a little bit. I can make that a little bit wider, like that. And to make it look a little bit more like the staff in the original drawing, I am going to erase part of it like that. Okay. The orb. The glowing orb. The glowing orb in my picture is yellow and green and purple. So let me go to hue and saturation. Can I change the hue to make it look more like the... cancel. I know what I can do. I can grab us. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to make a guide here and a guide here. Grab my circle tool, make it 0.5 feathering, and up here in the crosshair, draw that. Select, inverse, delete, check. There's my orb. Oh no, if I do clear guides, they stay cleared. Okay, guides, clear guides, oh well. What I was going to do is this, edit, transform, scale to dot my eye. There's a smaller orb. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to play with the hue and saturation again. I want to make this one really yellow. There we go. Check. Okay. Drag this one under that one. Grab my eraser tool. And there, that kind of looks like the original drawing. Oh my gosh, I haven't merged down in a while. Merge down. Merge down. Okay, that's the I. And that's the X, that is the D. Okay, kids, we're halfway done. That's not so bad, is it? The gate that looks like an E. I picked this one, I picked this one, and I picked this one. Ooh, this is tough. This one has copyright notices all over it. You can still use it, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to delete you. This one has a Shutterstock watermark on it, so I don't really want to use that one either. But man, I really like it. I think I'm going to end up using this one. Tough decision. You know what? It's not really that tough. Let's see. Even though this one has a Shutterstock watermark on it, I'm going to use this one. It's a tough choice. I really like this one, but I'm going to get rid of it because I'm going to show you guys how I can use this one. This one happens to be at an angle. I'm going to go to Edit, Transform, Distort, and I'm going to raise these corners so that it starts to look flat like it's facing us. Look at that. I bet if I put a guide here, that's pretty straight. That's pretty straight vertical. Put my guide back. These are pretty darn straight. Not perfect, but that'll work. Next, here's how we're going to make this work into our letter E. I can delete this stuff and this and this. Don't need it. I can delete this. Don't need it. With my polygon lasso tool, click, click. I'm going to use this part for the E. This part's very important. So I'm going to do Control C, Control V, and there it is, up on that layer. And I believe the rest of this stone wall I'm going to delete. Just make sure you're in the correct layer. Let me zoom out. I'll put this guy here, Edit, Transform, Scale. I'm going to make him a little bit wider. And now this is the capital E. But I'm not done. I'm going to bring this right here, but I want to make it thicker. Edit, Transform, Scale, Shift. There we go. There's one. Now I'm going to copy it once, twice, 3 times. One of these goes about, oh, I don't know, right here. Another one can cover this old one up. Another one can go down here on the bottom. And which one's left? Oh no. This one. This one I can turn sideways. I can put it right here, but it's not long enough. So let me make it taller and wider. And there we go. There's the E. That is a dungeon. Let me merge all of these together. In fact, I can go up here to edit adjustments, brightness, contrast. I can make this stuff in the back look darker. Maybe not too dark. Okay. There's the E. Merge down. E. I'm going to have a hard time fitting my last three letters right here, but that's okay. Making them fit is the last thing I need to worry about. V, the V snake. In fact, I can delete this part, and this part, and this part. This also has a watermark on it, but that's okay. The V on the original drawing has the snake going the other way. So to be faithful to that, I can flip it. Object selection tool. He is selected. Select inverse delete. Okay. So that's my V. I actually had to print the screen for this one and paste it. I don't need all that. I'm going to click on this and go to edit, copy, edit, paste. And now I can throw this big layer away. Okay, let's do the magic wand tool since it's an all white background. Click on that, delete, delete, delete. On the original drawing, it looked an awful lot like an A. They made it very, very diagonal. I could do this, edit, transform, distort, and then bring these parts closer together. Did that actually work? That's not bad. Let me try this. Control Z. I'm going to copy this. I got two ideas that I can show you. Edit, transform, distort. I'm going to do that again. That looks an awful lot like an A. And I can actually delete this part of the ladder. There we go. That's an A. The other way I can do it is this. I was going to grab my polygon lasso tool, edit, copy, edit, paste, edit, transform, rotate. Whoa, rotated too much. And then go back to this layer, do the same thing. Control C, Control V, edit, transform, rotate. Check. And I can still erase part of this ladder. So that also looks like an A. Merge visible A. I I don't know which A I like more. This one or this one. That's okay. The last picture, the last letter I have is the letter L, and it is this gigantic rampart. And I'm going to do this. I'm actually going to cheat and make another copy. And to make this look like a long letter L, the layer that's underneath, I'm just going to drag that down. It's like the same picture. I might pick this one up. Now, you're thinking, that doesn't look very good. I'm going to erase the top one with a very soft eraser. That looks really dark, so I can go back up here with my burn tool. Nope. Okay, not great, but good enough for what we want to do. Merge down. Okay. Zoom in. Polygon lasso all around this bad boy. Oh my gosh, are there people up there? Well, not for long. And delete. Okay. Now, kids, here's our problem. That's the L. All of these need to fit. So when do they stop fitting? At the V? Okay, this E should be bigger, honestly. Check. And now this is neat. If you hold down the Shift key and you click on every letter, you can highlight multiple layers, and this is a great way to go to Edit, Transform, Scale. And there, I just scaled them all down the same percentage, which happens to be 80% in this case. Okay, next up, the letter V. And you know what, kids? These still might not fit, but that's okay. I can even rotate this guy a little bit. I liked this A the best. And I like this L. Image adjust, brightness contrast, edit, transform, scale. Okay, kids, looks like I've done it. Looks like I've copied the original line art, the original drawing on paper. I've turned it and converted it into a Photoshop file. It went from this to this. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty proud of myself. You kids know the drill. Save it as a JPEG and submit it to me in Canvas. Until next time, bye.